So this is Darlek. It's another 5-man raid. We are going to go through this one. This is a pretty tough one. There's little patches in it where there's certain bosses that are just real tough. I mean, saying that, I mean, you look at these things. They're pretty tough too, especially when they hit you. And there's that one that goes under the ground. You've got to really watch out for that. Goes again. See, one hit and you're dead. That's when he goes under the ground and shoots up. Right. Enough messing around. Let's do it the proper way. Like I say, when you're in 5-man group it's alright, but when you're on your own like that, I mean, I can get through to the first couple of bosses, but it's just so slow. It really is. Right, these two are tough. And they do neat tricks where they stop you being able to shoot at them if you get caught in their gas cloud or whatever it is. Right, let's get ourselves set up. We'll target... Which one should we target? We'll take that one. Always better to take one out first, always. Oh, and I get lag here every time. Don't ask why, but it happens to me. Just this one spot right here. It's ever since the update. I don't know if anybody else gets it. For some reason, for me, it just keeps lagging. That's what you want to stay away from. Yeah, whenever you get two bosses like that, always take one out first. You can split if you want, but there's really no point. Even if you're a really strong team, you just as well nail one and nail the other, and like say you half your damage the moment you take one out, or you save people's lives, and that makes a big difference. Splitting just, like say if you're a very strong team and you're just going to knock them out, it doesn't make any difference whether you split or not. But if you're a weak team, or not so strong, split between the two, often you'll lose your team, because once you start dropping a few members, it gets a hell of a lot harder to take on the two. So, tip of the day there. But I do it a lot when I'm doing the solo stuff, much harder stuff. You know, pick off a target like that and then pick another one off and keep doing that. The more, or the less bullets or whatever that you're being hit with or whatever they're throwing at you, it'll make a big difference. Here, so you keep everybody alive, but every one of these is hitting me with something, or can potentially. And it eats away at my health. And preferably when you're taking out targets, take the weakest. Get rid of them a lot quicker, stop them doing damage, and then finish off the tougher ones. Ooh. Thought I'd use the ultimate. Doesn't do an awful lot. I did a bit of damage, so oh, we're lagging here as well. These things will spit out lasers or come up onto the ground and do damage, so as long as you're not in front of him. These archers are a pain, they hit you from wherever. You see that thing going on in the ground, it shoots up underneath you. And there's the laser, and that does quite a lot of damage. Fine. You don't have to fight this one, you can go around it. But I would only not bother if I was quite weak or playing it without God mode, trying to find my way around it. Now, I've missed something down here. Okay, I think when I scan this we're going to get mobbed, so let's find out. Yeah, we got to survive 2 minutes basically. It can get pretty chaotic. Yes, this mission definitely lags these days. Like I said, I've never had this this 2-minute thing here before, so I don't know how it plays out. But like I said, it only seems to be Darlek. I mean, there used to be the fight or whatever, the plant's mothership used to be really bad and laggy. But now it seems Darlek is the problem. Only going to last another 34 seconds. Cover some health. Okay, we can cover anything. Can't seem to pick it up. That happens sometimes. I better put some shields up. sucker. There we go. That would have been for a daily mission kind of thing. That's why that thing popped up. Now onto one of the bigger bosses. This worm can be a pain. You've got to knock it out as fast as you can. Going straight for the worm, I think. And that's always an issue. And that is why you take that big worm thing out straight away. Usually I'd go for the missiles straight away, but like this, the reason I use the gun like that is because I get a electric shock that jumps between them, does them all damage, so it's a ability. So sometimes I use it, especially on these types, see if it activates. Sometimes it doesn't activate, but there it is, you see the white lightning. As you can see, it does quite a bit of damage to targets. But if you haven't got that, then the best thing is this to start with, to weaken them all up. Right, let's pick up all these bits. Got a few map fragments. Now we're going to disarm the bomb and protect it. Now, I don't know what's happened to the voiceover, but there's some problem with the voice lately. If you go further than this, pretty much, it will reset, so stay by the bomb. So if you go running off over there, you'll get about halfway through doing this and it'll reset and have to start again. So. You can actually use these guns if you want, but I never really see much benefit in it, to be honest. Now we are done. Normally you'd have a voiceover telling you that you're done and you've got to stop this guy up here for some reason. These bugs happen. Now we can use this because I'm not going to bother with it in a minute. Right, now onto the big boss. Now when you go to the big boss, I mean we're in God mode so we can just fight it, but usually jump straight on the guns. Everybody on the guns. Maybe you keep one tank out or something to deal with the worms that will spawn, or the snakes that will spawn. But by far this normally does the most damage, unless you're in God mode, which we will find out. Yeah, see, we do more damage because we are, like I say, a lot stronger, but usually go straight on those guns. And there's the worms that spawn, or snakes, all of them. And you can get mobbed by those if you're not careful. Just use these things that we got. Now when he jumps off his bike, which he will do in any minute now, watch he doesn't big hit you with that thing, because if he does, it does huge damage. Even if you're tanked up with shields, that thing will one-shot you if he catches you with it. Again, get behind him when he does that. Or stay out of range, whichever's easiest. There we have it. What do we get? We got a ruby, which will be probably no good to us. Need one more boss to finish off a task on the right there as well. Let's have a quick look. Ah, that 15 enemy thing. I hate that. It means you basically got to attack a bunch of enemies, then move on to the next, start the fight with the next enemies, because if you stop and there's a gap between the two enemies, it's not rated as 15, so you have to literally fight a group and drag them to another group till you get 15 kills one after another with no sort of break. Right, probably got a lot of rubbish in here building up. Yeah, this is the chest I was saying about on another part, where you collect these, you click it, and it gives you another chest. You see, and you open these chests, and they give you. Oh, I got an ancient chest on that one. That's a good one, because that will give me a lot more things. Usually, you just get. Let's see. We've got another ancient chest. Whoa. Knowledge of enemies, there you are. You get that, and sometimes you get a few credits, but this is about the best thing you can get, I think, from those chests. So 270 knowledge, that wasn't very exciting, and that 3,000, nearly 4,000 credits, that's fine. This thing you can use, but I've got a whole stack of them somewhere there, 63 of them, so what I tend to do is just sell those ones, because those are cash. These are, you can sell whichever ones you want, but like I say, I tend to keep those ones and just get rid of that. And I don't want the jar of acid either. So there's 1,000 credits just from that.